guys, my name is Matt. I go by the name of Rapta. I'm a music artist from Boston, Massachusetts, and first I just want to thank Pulse for having us. I'm not even an MBA candidate at UCLA, Ryan is, but I came to speak on behalf of music NFTs and kind of my experience with it and diving headfirst into the space. So I think it's important to talk about kind of like why I even got into it in the first place, and that is because for people that are familiar with the music industry and record deal structures, it's not in the best interest or long-term interest of the artist. And I figured that out very quickly through great mentorship and great people around me. And so when Web3 started to emerge and NFTs started to emerge, I saw the opportunity from a financial perspective, but also community building perspective and how I can engage my fans. And so I just kind of dove headfirst into the space, and what I did with my NFT was I tokenized a single. So with that, I allocated 20% of the royalties to, and we could jump to the next slide.
I don't know if this mic works. I think we have
one more. There it is.
There we go.
So I dove headfirst in the space, and I tokenized a single. And by that I mean I paired a single to an NFT on the blockchain, and I allocated 20% of the streaming royalties to the holders. So there was 20 NFTs. That were for sale, and they went in 10 minutes, and that was the moment when I really saw my fans are really buying into this concept. And so it went super successful, and I saw that I'm giving real value to my fans now. They're holding a digital asset that will in time appreciate, and that's what I think the biggest differentiator is in NFTs, while also the community building aspect. And when you get really into the NFT space, you can see how dynamic NFTs can be and the tools that they really are to then engage with fans and build community. And that was my experience with it. So my fans are actually earning off my records because I own my records. And I think, my perspective on that is, I think this is revolutionary. I think NFTs serve as a great tool for artists that want to, retain ownership of their music and whatnot. So that was my experience with it, and we have big plans to kind of do it at scale and whatnot. But I'll pass it to Ryan to talk about how we build community for our platform.
Well, actually, can you go back a slide? A couple of things I like about Rapta's drop here. One, the Pablo Sanchez art is really cool for anyone who likes backyard baseball. Two, I was one of those super fans of Rapta. So this Dangerous sweatshirt is actually from the collection, and that's the song that he released. It's on Spotify. Go check it out. I'm allowed to plug him. He's not allowed to plug himself, so I'll do it for him. If you go to the next slide, we'll talk about community, which is a buzzword that you probably hear every single time you hear NFTs or blockchain or Bored Apes or CryptoPunks. But it's really important to every single thing that we do at EQ. And so we're building from within and with built-in distribution. And so what we wanted to do was build a family and a core around EQ and as a company. And a beautiful way to do that is with NFTs. You can financially incentivize people to want to promote your business, whatever you're doing, because as the value of the community goes up, the value of their holding goes up, and they're more incentivized to push the network itself. So we saw an opportunity to connect nodes on our network between Web3, kind of in my network, music in his network, and all over investing in entrepreneurship. And we brought together 88 influencers from all of those worlds, 88 being the number of keys on a piano. So that was the entendre between keys on a piano, but also keys unlocking access to our network. And then we sold 176 NFTs on the public market. So you went to our website and minted for 0.22 ETH and then 0.33 ETH. We ended up selling out, so we sold out for a total of 50 ETH in less than 4 hours. So it was a lot of fun. There were some technical hiccups, but nothing we couldn't get through. But right now we have our base that we are building product through. We're finding new artists through. We're working with artists, managers, producers on the music side of the Venn diagram. And then we're working with entrepreneurs, engineers, people from DAOs on the blockchain and NFT space. So it's really cool to see it all come together in one room. And that's just how we're thinking about building the next iteration of our product, which is eventually going to be getting back to the artist collections and dropping collections for every artist and allowing them to connect directly with their fans in a way that has mass appeal and that is super easy to engage for the average fan. So probably won't be through Ethereum. It'll probably be through something that's a little friendlier, like our friends at Dapper Labs use Flow and NBA Top Shot. You guys are more familiar with that. You can pay with credit card and sign up with email. that's what we're thinking as well in terms of the next steps. But yeah, that's how we built out our minimum viable community, which is, again, another little buzzword. Instead of MVP, it's MVC in blockchain, which we're learning every single day. But yeah, I think that's all we had in terms of presentation. We'd be happy to open it up to questions if we have any, or if we have time. I don't even know if we have time.
I'm curious if anybody owns a music NFT or has minted a music NFT.
Or NFTs at all. Who owns an NFT? Okay, that means we're early, I think.
Yeah, very early.
I think that's maybe it's a good sign, maybe it's a bad sign, I don't know. But yeah, we're super excited about the space, so feel free to hit us up after, or email or call us or whatever. We're always happy to talk.
Absolutely.
Appreciate you guys.
Thank you guys.
That's great.